I am 21 years old, and yet I cannot watch coming-of-age films.
Thanks.
A romanticized childhood we all wished we had. A gang of friends terrorizing the neighborhood, saving the world. Maybe even hatching a romantic partner along the way.
This idealization that we are fed through novels and cinema makes it feel like that if we didn't experience such a life, that we, for whatever reason, didn't experience a real childhood.
No nerves at
Kind of
all.
feels like a rock, essentially.
So she won't get any bigger.
There's my assumption as to why superheroes like Spiderman flourish far more than that of Captain America or Thor. While they are marvelous characters, it is hard to relate to being a World War II soldier fighting the Nazis or the God of Thunder. But Peter Parker? He embodies who most of us are and who we desire to be. Coming-of-age stories embracing that canon event through all of us.
Initially, and as a result of a combination of factors, I thought that closing myself off to these negative feelings would protect me, erecting a barrier to ensure that the life that remains inside of me endures the perpetually impending tsunamis of life. But since the Earth's last cycle around the sun, I began to notice the effects of this walled garden. By closing yourself off to the sea, you also close yourself off to the sun, and the garden shrivels. Where a tulip field once lay, their pasture remains.
My recent solo circumnavigation of Tassie was in part to help tear down these walls and learn the ways of the sea, sailing through pristine waters, anticipating the whitecaps that lay ahead. It also became clear that need for community, that aforementioned group of friends who are on that same journey with you. Doctor Who, Hunger Games, Harry Potter, West Wing, Coach Carter. Each of these stories starting with just one protagonist and then rallying a group behind them. Each of these stories starting with just one or two best friends and then expanding to an entire community.
Christmas dinner. Joining us?
If it's no trouble?
Yeah.
Sorry, Genie.
Sync it up.
The more I navigate my ocean, the more I realize that everyone has their own none alike, each with their own radiant skies and tumultuous storms. I've tried traversing through these storms in search for Atlantis, with only a capsized vessel to show for it. So instead, I've broken ground on my own island, building homes for each friend who sails by. We bask in the sunlight and hold out through these storms together. This is how we thrive, not wishing for a life never had, rather embracing the best parts of the one we do. Writing our own coming-of-age stories with the adventures we so desire and the companions who make the journey what it is. I no longer fear viewing these kinds of films because I've come to terms with my own journey, creating my own world, and embracing my own secret little underground rebellion with the friends I have chosen. So, watch out. Let's see, I'll jump on.